Cheers, Capitán.
Dije, buenos días, buenos días. Buenos días, James. Buenos días, James. James from Mexico.
Hello. There was quite a significant echo on that.
Sorry, James.
I'm getting quite a big echo. I don't know. I don't know why.
I can hear. Yeah. Good morning, Johnny. No, good evening there. Johnny's in Abu Dhabi now, James.
Very nice.
Okay. Okay, James. I hope there's no difficulties for the other people. Sorry. To join us today. May.
No, thank you.
Okay. Okay, James. Good afternoon there. Good afternoon there. Good afternoon here, Johnny. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, Richard. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Capitán.
Thanks for the change on the schedule. 1 hour. James, let me introduce. Let's take advantage of the time. I know you are tight with the time. I'm not, because I'm home on my leave. Let me introduce the youngest member of the committee, which is Richard. He's still at the Nautical Academy in Veracruz. So go ahead, Richard, introduce yourself to James and all the committee.
Good morning, Mr. James. My name is Richard Fernando Gutierrez, and I'm the young member leader. And as a member of this committee on the branch Mexico, my purpose is like to promote this like nautical culture and what is the Nautical Institute also here in the school and like around all Mexico. So right now I'm focusing like in promote the Nautical Institute, the branch Mexico here in the Merchant Navy. Sorry, in the school. And I find that the community over here is like really interested in what the Nautical Institute is, but they need more orientation or like to try to focus on different topics that they are like they don't know what it is. So I'm like trying to help them to be like this link between the school and like with the Nautical Institute. So that's my main work over here.
Perfect. That's absolutely great. Thank you, Rihel. Is it Rihel?
You're welcome.
Is that pronounced right? Rihel.
Yeah, you can say Rigel or like Rigel. Like,
Rihel. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, it's my English accent. We always ruin everyone's pronunciation in other countries.
no problem. No problem.
Rihel. Okay.
Thank you.
No, thank you very much for putting the time into this. It's really a huge benefit for us to have people in the college, spreading the word and engaging other other cadets and so on. Well, how far through are you in your cadetship? Are you a second, third year?
I'm a third year. Yeah.
Okay.
Year.
So you have
like
one more year, or is this the last one?
I have one more year. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Well, please let me know, or through Luis, if you need me to send you anything, to help you promote the Nautical Institute at the school, because we've got tons of promotional items and what have you. So it's very easy to send some things out. So yeah, let's remain in contact on that. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
We will gather all the information, all the emails, and of course WhatsApp numbers, and we will share with you, James. Next person to be introduced is Alex. Alex just graduated from our Merchant Marine Academies, so that's another perspective now. That's now part of the workforce in Mexico. So we wanted also young people now active, being part of the committee, so they have the appraisal. They have their own perspective from young people. What do they need? What are they looking for? I was lucky this time. Like my last hitch, I worked with 3 deck guys and two engineers, and I was so proud and happy because they were working, of course, me as well, for a Dutch company. So that's the goal, to be part of the support of the efforts to help the people to get better opportunities. So next to be introduced is Alexis James. Go ahead briefly, Alexis, please.
Good morning. It's Alexis. Actually, I have some trouble with my microphone. I don't know if you are listening to me. All right. Well, I am Alexis. I am one of the young members of the branch Mexico. I actually looking for a opportunity to begin my professional career, and that's all can I say right now. It's nice to meet you.
You too, Alexis. Thank you. Who are you currently working for? Who are you currently working for?
Where are you working now, Alexis?
I
Yeah, your microphone's coming in and out a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, we will send all this information as well.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Yep.
And next to introduce, I don't remember, you have met Engineer Johnny. I'm so proud of Johnny being here because he's so active with our community, with our young members at the Merchant Marine Academy of Veracruz. He used to share all his knowledge. He's already chief engineer, all his knowledge with the guys, with the young guys. So he's now part of the committee, and of course he will introduce himself. He's now in the Abu Dhabi, as far as I remember. Go ahead, Ingeniero Johnny.
Thank you, Capitano. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. James. So I am Chief Engineer Johnny Janiton. I am actually, as Captain said, I'm working in Abu Dhabi in actually a national company in a DSV vessel. Currently now I am finishing my ADNOC approval, fortunately, and I am just, as the captain said, I am kind of active with the guys, with the young people in the academies, sharing my knowledge. I have we can say like my social media. I am sharing my my expertise, my day by day work, and whatever marine insight I have, I like to share to everybody. And now, as a part of the committee, I am willing to continue to expand and to give more of our expertise to the guys, to the young guys.
Fantastic. No, thank you, Johnny. It's great to have you.
Thank you.
Do you know Captain Christian Chotan by any chance?
He is he was already online, but now it's no, not yet. But now it's time for I don't know, Captain Ray Ali, can you hear us? Well, let me briefly introduce Captain Ray Ali. He's also a leading person in Mexico, especially with one of our organizations for seafarers. But the basic and the most important for us, for this committee, is that he's also very active with the young people. He's supporting young people on sharing knowledge, and that's key skill for an asset for this committee. Good morning, Captain Ali. Go ahead. You can introduce yourself with James.
You're on mute, Captain.
Microphone is
Your
mute.
microphone,
Captain
Captain,
Rodolfo, you're on.
Captain Ali, we cannot hear you.
Your microphone is off,
Yeah.
Master.
Control Shift M. Press Control Shift M.
I can't unmute Rodolfo from my side, so maybe he has some issues.
Okay,
Yeah.
So yeah.
hold on, Captain Ali. Let's go with Fernando. Good morning, Captain Fernando.
Very good morning to everybody. Very good morning, James. Now it's time to introduce myself. I'm Fernando Gutierrez, Mr. James. I'm working in the offshore industry in Qatar Energy as Chief Officer as DPO, and has a background as officer. I have knowledge in a lot of type of inspections like OBIT, INCA, and Chief Officer knowledge as DPO and Senior DPO. Well, my job in the committee is to connect between the Nautical Branch Mexico and the Maritime authorities and the companies. My job is like to share the philosophy of the Nautical Institute from the UK to connect the authority and the nautical schools in Mexico. Few days ago, we had a reunion with the director of the nautical school in Veracruz, with the Captain Rodolfo Salazar, requesting for his support to sharing all the nautical philosophy, nautical science consultative by the Nautical Institute. So this is part of my job, to share, to connect between the commit and not only the national commit with the other branches in the world. So for me, it's like challenging because I'm trying to find the way how to connect with other branches. But in all the places that I'm trying to go, I would like to connect with the branches.
Excellent. No, that's perfect. I think that's a really powerful position to be in, and it seems that you're in a great spot to be able to do that effectively. If you need help with engaging with anyone from across the membership, let me know, and it's very easy for me to make those introductions and connections for you. I mean, Luis knows this already, but you know, I can be the pivot point for our interaction, you know, across the whole branch network. So no, thank you for that. Really great.
Yes, and also, James, sorry, one moment. We have pending to continue the visits to the Nautical School of Tampico and the Nautical School of Mazatlan. I'm just planning. I'm getting an appointment to also share all the Nautical Institute philosophy with the pending Nautical Schools Tampico and Mazatlan.
Excellent. No, that's great. I know that was on the agenda to continue to work on. So that's great. I think bringing the schools together in one go is absolutely the way to go, because I mean, there's no point in dealing with them in isolation. You know, they're all going through the same things, same challenges. You know, the concerns of someone like Rigel will be the same across those schools. So it's great to be in a position to do that. Thank you for giving your time for this.
Thank you, Mr. James.
Thank you, Captain Fernando. James, Captain Ray Ali is trying to get into the video conference again, if you can help him. Now, Captain Claudia, sorry for the change, but thanks for being here. I think you can hear us. Captain Claudia?
Oh, she's just dropped off.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, James,
Yeah, there you go.
we are now proud of this. We are honored of this process. I know it's been kind of slow, kind of different from other branches maybe, but
not necessarily. No.
in the offshore, the drilling people say it is what it is. But we are committed. Let me tell you something. We are committed with this branch, with this launching especially. That's what the video conference is for, to discuss a date, mainly a date, and the scope, the scenario of the launch. It is very important for us because in this way we can link all these maritime organizations, all these community members in Mexico. We have discussed before on our previous video conference the expectations, and the expectation is to align Mexican maritime standards with in this case, with the Nautical Institute standards. So we have safer operations in Mexico. That's the goal. That's the main goal. Of course, the knowledge is also a second goal, the knowledge of our young members especially. It's been kind of difficult for our old members and all community, because all the standards or substandards that I have mentioned before to you, and we work on, especially in the offshore. So I was expecting also Captain Gallardo confirmed. I don't know what happened, probably because of the change. Let me read the Just Claudia text. Okay. She said she's having trouble, but both confirmed that they wanted to take part of this conversation, James, in order for us to define the date and the scenario for the launch. We are very interested in this launching, so we know that Nautical Institute will guide us through a better development. That's what we want here in Mexico, for our people, for our maritime community. So unfortunately, probably Captain Fernando, Captain Claudia won't make it, but they are committed also. I can assure you, they are committed with this Nautical Institute Mexico branch.
That's great. Are they committed to be formal members of the committee, or are they a supporting person in the fringes?
They are part of the committee. They were interested on becoming part of the committee, and they are supporting us. In fact, Captain Gallardo is the one that opened the doors for us to the university and the nautical academies in Mexico. And Captain Fernando here will be the one to keep doing the visits and keep doing the relationship, the links with the young members in Mexico. Of course, also internationally.
Excellent. Should we catch Captain Ali as he's come back?
Yeah.
Go before it goes off again.
Again, Captain Ali, your microphone.
Yeah.
Mr. Captain Ali, press Control Shift M, and the microphone will be on. No?
Do you have semaphore flags there?
Yeah.
Yes, a ver, ¿ahí me escuchan?
There you go.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. The new is I am Captain Rodolfo Rayali Rivera Hernandez, a merchant marine, seaman with 18 years old experience and dynamic position and ship operation. Actually, is working in the oil field, Campeche, Mexico. At this moment, is a legal advisor of the branch, the Mexico.
Great. Thank you for being here.
James,
this.
Sorry, Captain Musinho, may I take the word? I would like to tell something to Mr. James. James, we are committed with the young members. By the way, we have a WhatsApp internal group with Mr. Johnny Jennington and I to share all the Nautical Institute benefits, philosophy, and how to become a member with the Nautical School of Veracruz with the students. And Also, we are planning to get a conference with companies, with the offshore and merchant marine companies to share the benefits and membership of the Nautical Institute in UK. Also, Mr. James, we are planning to get to find the schedule to get a visit to the UK headquarters. It's very important for us to get a visit to the headquarters, and I would like to find a date or the way to visit the Nautical Institute, the Nautical Institute headquarters. Yeah.
That would be great. You'd be most welcome anytime. The only thing is that we've got a lot of senior staff traveling usually at any one time. So give me a couple of options between you, and I can see what would work best. I presume in the new year or later this year.
Can be in the next year. For me, it's okay in the January, February. February can be great, or January. And also to plan to came to the headquarters with all the information, all the activities of the Nautical Institute branch Mexico. Can be great to get an introduction, but by us in real life, go to the headquarters, going to the headquarters.
Okay, no, that's great. I think yes. Just let me know what would work best for you and anyone else who wants to join, and we can make it work. It's very easy to make it work, and we'll make the most of it. I think it would also be timely because, I mean, we'll come on to this probably in a moment, but as you know, or probably know, every year we have a global dynamic positioning training conference that is designed for all of our global training providers to come together to discuss what we're doing, the quality of the training, future needs, future equipment, and educational materials, and all the rest of it, on behalf of the scheme that we administer for the industry, for the DP industry. And the one this year, last month, September, was in Istanbul. The one before was in Bali, I think. And next year will be in North America somewhere. So it's either, as far as I know, I'm not party to everything, but as far as I know, it'll either be in New York or Mexico. And I would like it to be in Mexico because I think it's the right time and the right place for it to be.
Yes, we can.
Now I'm just passing that on as hearsay. That's what I think is going to happen. So just to be aware that might be something that happens in the autumn, next autumn. And if you do come to London, we will make a concerted effort to put those pieces together, and I will definitely push as much as I can from my position to make the case for it to be in Mexico, because I think it should be. So I just wanted to mention that now, because you were talking about bringing offshore stakeholders together. If you want to do something earlier in the year next year that kind of sets the story, if you like, for that later event, that would be probably quite effective as well. So sorry, I just thought I'd mention it now while we're on the subject.
No, so it's okay, James. Very important information for us, because in this group, Engineer Johnny, Fernando, I hope in the future Rigel and Alexis, of course, Captain Ali, myself, we do dynamic positioning, so it's very important. Yes. Let us know what you need to support all this as a plan in Mexico, because there is a lot of activity in dynamic positioning. Yes, there is a lot of work to do. There is still a lot to do, but it will help everything here. It will help the companies. It will help the community. So this is a very good news for us, that there is a plan that this takes place in Mexico. Let us know. We can gather as much information as you need related to dynamic positioning, since the company's point of view, authorities, and of course the seafarers dedicated to dynamic positioning. We can help you with that, to support you, so you can ask for this event to be developed in Mexico.
Yeah, no, superb. Will do. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. James, one of the most important points for this meeting is to define a date for the launch. Unfortunately, yes, Claudia has confirmed, and Captain Fernando, they cannot make it, but he was
Captain
trying to.
Fernando is already connected.
I don't know what happened. Claudia was already connected, but let us know if there is a date where we can start now to plan the event and all the scenario, because we don't want to delay more. Maybe we have mentioned before, might be next year, January, February. It's okay for us, but with a date already agreed, we can start working all together. As you see, this is just a little bit part of the community. We are missing because he was flying now. Captain Jose Luis, this representative in the Pacific, and is about to join another captain, a female girl with a lot of experience on the maritime industry in Mexico and in the world. So our committee is growing, is consolidating, and we are very interested on the launch event, James. A date would be great. Of course, the guidelines based on the Nautical Institute bylaws will be followed. But with this meeting, we wanted to show you the commitment of the members.
Yeah, no, that's great, and you've done that. I mean, amply. I mean, I'm delighted that there are so many people here with such a rich, set of experiences and backgrounds, and with such commitment. It really shows, and we're very grateful for that. So I think in terms of a date, yeah, you and I have spoken, Luis, about probably the first half of the first quarter maybe of next year as a target. I think would be. I mean, February's good, probably, I would say. January, I would always avoid January because it's like a dead month. My birthday's in January. That's the only highlight. And then after that, we know that we're into the year. And I think, I mean, for people attending it from elsewhere, potentially, I think the kind of it's easy to get to at that time of year. It's not too expensive, and the weather is pretty okay, isn't it? So yeah, if it was me, I would suggest February time.
February
but I mean,
time.
the other thing to bear in mind that you will probably be more aware of than me is are there other events or activities happening in the country for maritime that we could potentially align with? I mean, I don't mean sharing the stage, but I mean, if there's something
1st of
happening
June.
in Veracruz or wherever it might be, or Tampico, that people are going to be there anyway for an event, they would be more likely to come over and attend this as well. Otherwise, you may be asking people to travel out of their way and then they come back for something else. So that's always a question I ask. If there's something significant in the maritime calendar that you could link it to or do in the margins of. It doesn't have to be. It just sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But I think if it's likely to be something later in the year, then I would probably be inclined not to, because as you said, Luis, we don't want to keep pushing this down the road because people's situations change. You know, they lose confidence perhaps that we are going to do something with the branch.
Right.
So I would say sooner rather than later, but if it can be linked with something or aligned with something already in the calendar, then that would be an advantage.
That's right.
1st of June, Captain, can be.
Yeah, Captain Fernando is just joined. I'm sure he's listening the conversation, and that's the point. I can assure you that he's committed with this launching, James. So okay, let's leave it for February, and that was one of the importance. We will develop all together here in Mexico the scenario and the location and everything. And we will exchange this information with you as much as we have progress. We will share it with you. But I want to really commit with yourself, James, on this news about the event of dynamic positioning being in Mexico. I'm sure I will discuss this with Captain Fernando and Captain Claudia and with the committee, and of course with all the organizations. There is quite a lot of activity, not only in Mexico, but there is a lot of Mexican people dedicated to DP operations. I don't know, maybe Ingeniero Johnny can give us a little bit of his appraisal in the Emirates about Mexican people dedicated to dynamic positioning.
Yeah, a lot actually. Nowadays, if I am not wrong here, at least here in my company, CDMI, we are about 100, as far as I know, 100 Mexican captains, engineers. Before, I worked 4 years in Saudi Arabia, and also in Saudi Arabia, there is plenty people now, plenty Mexican now working. And
Yes.
Qatar, as Fernando, and many people now is start to come in here to the Persian Gulf, mostly. Even I heard about some people working in Iran. So you can imagine we are moving forward a lot with this, and we are trying. You know, I have a good relation with one captain that is trying to push to bring more and more people here, mostly Mexican, and nowadays trying to bring even cadets. So we are working on it all together. It's not only one person. There are many people involved, but we are trying to do something in order, to change the way of thinking of the young guys, to not only think about to stay in Mexico, go worldwide.
Yeah, no, that's great. Thank you for the background on that. I think yeah, it's clear that it's a real a strong point for Mexican seafarers, the offshore skills, and that's partly why I want to push for it to be, for our event to be in Mexico. I think it would give us different insights that we perhaps haven't collected before, and also it would give an opportunity for us to demonstrate our commitment to the Mexican offshore industry and the people that it exports as well, to work on that side of things. So no, that's really useful. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello,
James,
Captain Trevino.
Yeah.
Captain Trevino, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Excuse me.
Our senior member from the committee and senior member for the Nautical Institute members.
Senior in experience, you mean, not in years?
Yes.
I'm born, for everybody knows, I'm born exactly in the same year start with the Nautical Institute in 1972.
Wow.
Some of us weren't born in 1972. Only me. I'm sure only me. Okay, James, yeah, we will gather as much information as we can related to dynamic positioning, because it's not only the activity. We have the companies dedicated to dynamic positioning operations. We have now Mexican companies specialized on dynamic positioning maintenance. We have surveying also. So we have a lot. Probably is not all gathered all together, but we can collect this information for you. So support this, and of course, it will be a better opportunity for you to have the knowledge and to share it with Nautical Institute, different areas about what is happening in Mexico related to dynamic positioning. Okay.
Yes, that would be useful. But and I think, as I also said, if you find that you and others are going to be in London in the new year, then it would be a great opportunity to present to our senior colleagues, as well as to hear what we're doing. Obviously there will be people from our side that will want to update you on things. But I think that would be a fantastic opportunity to make a pitch for how strong the representation is for that sector through the branch, and why it could be a great asset in the area. And then hopefully they'll take that on when making a decision about where to host the next global DP conference. I would recommend you do that if you can. Yeah. Can I just before we go on to anything else, can I just recap on who is actually going to be leading the branch committee? I know that you are the chair, Luis. I know we've established that will continue. Who else is going to support you in an office-bearing function? Because I know everyone here is going to help on the committee. I know, and that's fantastic.
Captain Fernando will support in me.
Okay. So is he? Are you going to take the secretary role? I mean, who's going to do what? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it's me, James. I'm in charge of connections between the authorities and another branches and the companies in Mexico and worldwide.
Yeah, that's great. No, just so I know, just for the admin, just I've got it clear in my head. Yeah, that's great. And what about the treasurer function, Luis?
We are still discussing this because there's some health issues with one of our guys, especially Captain Trejo. We will discuss with him on who is really committed and able to do this treasury job. So we will define these three. Well, my position, of course, is clear, and secretary now, Captain Fernando, and we still need to discuss the treasury position, James.
Okay, that's great.
Yes, I'd like to discuss something about the dynamic position event. I feel that it's a very great idea to choose Mexico as a set point because we can connect all the Americas in this position, right? So for this event, we will try and we will help to connect with the authority and all the companies in our country and the Americas. Also, we have connections with other countries and another companies outside outside Mexico. So just to clarify, you will see the commit with us, and we will try to help a lot, and get the full support with the Nautical Institute for this event. We will try to do our best, James.
Perfect. Thank you. Great to hear.
And yes, Captain Luis Trejo and Captain Jorge Luis Treviño are our gurus. They know everything about the development since the 70s in our industry in Mexico. So they will be here in our committee. Also, Captain Salazar, we know he's very busy with the Merchant Marine Academy in Veracruz, but he's very supportive with it opening the doors and organizing the events. He was the one to organize the Captain Kasim visit to Mexico. Mm-hmm. So everybody here is willing to support the committee, but yes, I understand we need to be clear with the position, James. We will send you the organigram of our committee.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, guys. I know some of you are very tight with the time. I'm already free because my kids left for school with my wife. So thanks very much to everybody. Thanks, James. Thanks, Captain Gallardo. Thanks, Captain Ali, Alexis, Rigel, Fernando, Engineer Johnny, and Captain Claudia also. He was here. So share all the information with you, James. Yes, go ahead, Fernando.
Sorry, Mr. President. I would like to ask to Mr. James regarding the protocols, procedures, introduction for the launching of the branch in February. So are we going to receive some information how to complete, how to achieve successful introduction for the launching of the branch? Because we would like to get some protocol, right? You know, in these events, we need to get some speech, some information, PDF information, PowerPoints, presentations. So we would like to get some help and support by email. We can get all the information and prepare as per your instructions.
Yeah, no, good question. I think we don't, because we're aiming for February as a rough target. We have a little bit of time in hand. So I think the first thing from my point of view to do would be to, well, firstly to decide what you want to do as part of the launch. So whether you want it to be, for example, a full day conference, a half day conference, or maybe some networking dinner attached to it, or you want to have a dinner the previous evening for speakers and then do an open session the next day that doesn't run into the evening, that sort of thing. So just have a think about what you can manage to do, how much time you think people will give to it, whether a whole day is too much, and that sort of thing, or what is culturally normal in the industry. So have a think about the basic outline of the event, possible venues, and possible budget constraints. So just think about if you can use somewhere that a venue that can be given for free, by a industry contact or something, or you do it at the college, or you do it at a shipmasters association or something like that, and associated costs that may include IT and connectivity or room hire, all of that stuff. So just do some rough brainstorming and rough calculations on how much you think it might cost, depending on what you decide you want to do, and then let me know what you think, and then we can have a discussion at that point about tightening it up, where the money might be coming from, possible local sponsors, how much we might be able to top up, and then we can go on to talk about the program speakers, all of that business. So I think start big, start general, and then we can narrow it down.
Okay.
Does that
So
help?
you notes, Fernando? You're taking notes for this organization?
That's right, Mr. Museum. I'm taking notes for everything.
Okay.
Yes, by local, we can find a local sponsors. We have support really, not only from the companies, from the private sector, also from the authority. So we can make a good job. We can find a good sponsors, a good place to get the launch.
Yeah, the point of the launch really is to do two things. One is to involve the other members that are in the country, and to celebrate the fact that there is a branch for them. And at the heart of it, this is a member benefit. So from a sort of transactional point of view, from the Nautical Institute, that's the main membership end. So it needs to achieve that, but it is also a fantastic opportunity to make an impression on the industry at large, as you know. So the other thing is that it needs to include the great and the good, as we say, the local influencers and key stakeholders, people that can make change in the industry, and demonstrate how through the branch we can be a part of that discussion. So it's a way to impress upon the industry that we exist, and that you're all together providing this expertise and this input for the benefit of the national industry as well as the international industry. So it needs to achieve those two things. So however you want to balance that, that you think will work best, then that's fine. But I think when you're seeking sponsorship, you also need to have an idea of how you want to present the launch. If you're going to focus on excellence in offshore operations and training, or you want to make it more general about the nature of merchant marine training and development in Mexico, or I don't know. You need to present it in a way that attracts whichever sponsors you want to go after. I mean, that's implicit, but if you're gonna support, if you're going to attract long-term support for the branch going forward, you need to, I think, be clear on a few priorities that the branch wants to achieve in its early lifetime, so that people will stick with it. If that makes sense. I mean, you already got a lot of supporters already, which is terrific, and you're already ahead on that. But it's just kind of encapsulating that in one big event, I suppose. Don't worry too much about the funding and the money at this point. Just think about the structure and what you want to achieve from it, and but maybe start drafting an invitations list for people other than members. Who else you want to be there from the industry, and then we can talk about it again when I come back, because I'm going to be on leave until the middle of November, so I won't be on the moon, but I won't be checking emails often. So if you or Luis need to WhatsApp me for anything, I will be available to answer questions. But maybe we can pick it up again about this maybe in a month's time, and drill down some more detail. Does that help?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, of course, for sure. Help us a lot.
Okay, good. I mean, I can't give you a sort of definitive launching structure, because everywhere does it differently for different reasons. So it's not like a sort of off-the-shelf solution. You need to be putting it together for whatever suits best in Mexico. But I can give you some guidance and pointers. and then we will obviously need to agree the proposal, and then we can start to work on the program and the particulars down the line. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Conference.
Clear.
That will be the start, James. We will keep you with the feedback of all this planning.
Marvelous. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else, James? I know. It's time to close out the meeting. Thanks everybody for your support and your daily support on this. I'm sure that our expectations is to help the Mexican community to be stronger, with stronger reputation in the world. I know we are now, and it's not because of that, because the key point here is to have safer operations in our country or wherever we are in the world. Thank you, everybody. Captain Trejo, good morning. We are about to finish, but you are very key part of this committee, Captain Trejo. Buenos días, James.
Good morning. Regards to
Gracias.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Very good
everyone.
progress.
Thank you,
Nice to
James.
see you all.
A pleasure. Was a pleasure.
Great. Okay. Bye for now.
Thank you so much, Mr. James.
Thanks so much, everybody.
thanks.
Nos vemos. Buen Johnny, ¿cómo estás?
¿Qué onda, viejo? ¿Qué dices?
Bien, aquí todo tranquilo. Ya qué bueno que tuvimos la plática con James y que pues ya aquí tengo ya anotado todo lo que se tiene que hacer, todos los protocolos y procedimientos que quiere. Para mí está bien porque vamos a retroalimentar lo que él dice, y platicando también con el capitán Luis Trejo, es que el launch no se va a hacer un gasto así tan grande. Puede ser, por ejemplo, digamos en un Holiday Inn, en un forum grandecito, en un lugar que no sea
Vale.
tan costoso, y buscar sponsors como la misma autoridad, Cotemar, otras empresas, ¿no? Mexicanas, y pues qué mejor buscarlo, lo podemos hacer en Carmen o en Veracruz. Ya de eso dependerá también del capitán Muciño, a ver dónde lo quiere hacer, ¿verdad? A ver, buscar un
No
buen lugar.
comentó porque él decía sobre una fecha
Febrero.
que tuviera algo que ver. No, él decía que si podíamos juntarlo con
Nautical.
alguna fecha significativa.
Ajá,
Creo que
para...
nos está llamando el capitán Muciño.
Ah, ok, bueno.
Vámonos ahí con el capitán.
Sí, vamos.